Hello and welcome to Phasmophobia, episode 12. I've been uploading Phasmo to the YouTube channel recently, and it has occurred to me that I need to play more Phasmophobia, so I actually have... So instead of it being like I start Monday with a Phasmo and then change to a different series for the rest of the week, because I basically upload my stuff in series for the most part. Like, I'll do one episode a day for whatever game for a while, so that's the whole thing. Regardless, that's the whole thing. So I'm like, oh, I'll just get a couple more Phasmo things done. Let's get another recording in. It might fall a little bit short of the 2 hour mark because I do have things to do at 7 o'clock and it is 5:04. So we are going to just deal with that as it comes up. We're going to solo. Also, why am I not hearing anything from the game? There we go. I was like, I didn't hear anything, and I was like, what's going on? Okay, gotcha. All right. Just making sure the audio is actually working. I've been having some issues occasionally with my headphones, and I would like to deal with that as best as I can. There we go. Is it my headphones? Yeah, there we go. My headphones were acting a tad wacky. I just had to wiggle it a bit. There we go. Bleasdale? Yeah, we'll go Bleasdale. Why not? 2 sanity pills, 2 glow sticks, photo camera, lighter. We won't bother with candles. 2 crucifixes, a video camera, salt, smudge sticks. Take 2 of each, 2 tripods, a strong flashlight, and a motion sensor. Let's do this. Let me turn down my headphones. Now that it's actually playing the audio correctly, I need to deal with the volume of the audio that's being played, which is quite loud. But yes, in other news, I've been having quite a bit of fun with stuff along the lines of the Game Pass games that we've been playing, Monster Sanctuary, Forager. For those watching YouTube, we just finished recording an episode of Forager and an episode of Monster Sanctuary. And I've got to say, Monster Sanctuary is turning out quite well. I was kind of expecting it to be a very linear Pokemon-style game where, you go to this gym, then you go to this gym, then you go to this gym, and then, you do this thing, you do this thing. But no, it's actually more kind of RPG-like, where, it's relatively open world. It's open world as much as, like, if you can get there, you can go there. So that's the whole thing. But of course, a few places are like, oh, you need to have double jump to get up here and get in there and all that sort of stuff. So I've been having fun with that. If you haven't watched it, I do recommend it. At the moment, we're on episode 3 for it. We're on episode 3 on Monster Sanctuary and 4 on Forager. Yeah, definitely a fun game. I do like it. But yeah, so we've just been playing that a bunch. Let me sit up. Now the game's actually loaded. I decided to chop off the excess room over to the left and the right and just kind of shrink it in a bit. No violence. Interesting. Excuse me for a moment there. EMF, Smudge Chick's Crucifix. It's Patricia Thomas. Right, okay. Well, let's do this textbook style. We get our stuff, enter in. If I remember how to play this game, there's a fair chance I'll mess up my buttons. Q, of course, is to change. Oop, oop, we got him. Okay. Now, textbook. Let's do this. Immediately off the bat, we have you here. Good day. Voodoo Doll Flip Challenge. And that counts as an interaction. Yes, indeed it does. Very nice. I do quite like that. 13 in here. There's another voodoo. There we go. Put that back on. All right. Off the bat, already in a good position. We've probably pissed off the ghost just a tad with the throwing of the voodoo doll, but that's fine. And a more angry, active ghost is usually easier to identify and detect, as long as it doesn't come for us too quick. So this area counts as a room, and this area counts as a room. Kitchen and dining table. Doesn't appear to be either of them, however. Anything in here? Oh, we got a 6, we got a 7. 5, 7. I'm liking that, I gotta say. Ooh, he's an active one already, isn't he? Or she, rather, Patricia. I mean, you can identify as whatever you wish to be identified as. At the end of the day, as long as you don't be a fool about it, in terms of, as long as you don't hurt other people. Give me a moment to blow my nose. Alrighty, we're hearing some activity. There's a 2.1. Okay, we are freezing temps. I am willing to immediately put my hands down and say, I reckon it's a spirit. Oh, hello there. I already threw down my, Okay, we're getting a little bit of lag. That's a bit irritating. I already threw down my camera, so that's a bit of a disappointment. It does appear that my playback is also stuttering a little bit. Hold on. What's up with that? My stream is experiencing issues. Why is that? Okay, it's back to good. I'm not rendering or anything. Let me quickly just task manager close a couple of things. Maybe that'll fix stuff. DaVinci Resolve is taking up a bit of energy. Let me save this and I'll just close it. Okay, close you. And I'll reopen it and keep rendering later. That's the convenience about saving, I guess. It is what it is. Okay. My memory's being taken up by Phasmo and Streamlabs. Yeah, who would have guessed? Okay. Well, we seem to be a bit better in terms of the stutteriness. The mic, I noticed the other day that the bars have this very nice kind of smoothness to it, but that appears to have disappeared. I guess it is what it is. Alright, EMF. Crucifix. It's already an active ghost, but that's probably, of course, because we've been annoying it with the voodoo dolls. That's fine and cool and good. Let's take another camera. Never mind, I guess we won't take another camera. Oh boy, my throat's playing up just a tad there. I've had to mute and like hide the webcam because of course it's all tied to one button, so I just click it like 4 times already in the span of the 7 minutes or the 8 minutes I've been streaming. That's a bit irritating. Maybe it's because I've been streaming so much over the last little while. I say so much. Ooh, there's a 2. I mean, that is where it appeared. So I suppose that's the thing. Throw that on the ground. Let's make sure we've got our camera. And we'll throw the crucifix down as well, just to make sure we're safe. So yeah, spirit or poltergeist though, immediately off the bat, the freezing temps is throwing me off, so maybe it's not either of those. I probably shouldn't be standing on the porch there. I think they can still attack on the porch. Freezing temps, where is that? Yep, there. Wraith, Phantom, Banshee, Mare, Demon, Yuri. Okay, so it's not any of those things. Alright, well, looks like I'm a fool. Surprise, surprise, I suppose. I think we already knew that one. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. That's fine. I'm not too worried. Kind of wish that the graphics kind of got an upgrade in terms of, like, textures and stuff. Especially, like, skybox and stuff. Actually, let's take in the book. Let's just take in all the stationery stuff that we can place down and just leave. Of course, we want our camera out until we actually reach the room, so I'll do that because, of course, you know, we've been caught without our camera out. And, well, you've seen how that goes. Man, there's some presumably water damage on this, either water damage or the roots growing through. Actually, it might be roots underneath the stones, shifting them upwards. It's really not good for the aesthetics to have water damage and uplifted roots and such, if you can avoid it generally. But I'm not an engineer or a civil engineer, so it doesn't really matter. I know what, in my opinion, I think looks good, but at the same time, having a bit of depth to the landscape around your house is also fine too, if that's what you want to go for. I generally much prefer a nice flat environment. It makes it easier to build on, makes it cost less to build on. You don't have to move land if you want to expand the house, etc. Let us take the camera now. And for the sake of making sure it's all good, we'll just take it on the tripod. The one issue is that while we got our tripod out, we do not have our camera out, which is, as we said before, a bit of an issue. But it's been not too active, so it should be right. It's a bummer as well that we could have gotten that photo of the ghost if we if we had our camera. Of course we didn't, so big whoop. No use crying over spilt milk, though, I do suppose. But I've got that quick swap ready. Ah, there's some water running. Fantastic. Good stuff, thank you. We're going to drop that one here. Turn it on. I said turn it on. Yep. Yeah, that'll do. That will be right. Running water, and we'll turn that off. Fantastic. Got the crucifix there. I don't know why, but my stomach just feels a bit like in knots at the moment. Maybe I'm not. Maybe I've lost the hang of playing Phasmo. I don't know. We've had some bad luck over the last while, and while we've been playing. Like the last episode, we ended up losing a bunch of times, and it wasn't the best. So maybe it's just that passive, like, oh man, if we lose it again, I'm gonna like have to grind. But I don't know. It seems to have worn me down just a tad. All right, let's take a look. Nice, good scan of the room. There's an orb. Orbeez in my friend's house. Phantom, Mare, or Yuri. Or Yurei. Yurei is a ghost writing. Phantom, or Mare is a spirit box. And the Phantom is EMF 5. Right, well, I don't see the book's there. It's very bright. Alright, let's get this book, the spirit box in there, sure. Why not? But I get the feeling that it's going to break through that crucifix real quick, and it's going to mess us up real fast. I get the feeling that might be what happens, to be honest. Let's get our camera out just in case. Got to reinstill some of my confidence with my camera. Did it turn on water again? I don't think so. Ah. Die, 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 die. This ghost does in fact like changing the color of the things around it. This is a very tall mirror. Fair. Well, I suppose we can come over here and we can write in the fact that we have ghostwriting, which makes it a Yurei. Yureis like to mess with people's sanity. Smudging the room will make it freak out and not do anything. Which, all things considered, could actually possibly be a good idea. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, fuck me. Yeah, I'm really out of it. Damn. Oh, boy. What's going on with me, man? I'm jumpy. That spooked me. I felt my skin crawl. I don't know. I think I'm like a rock that has been sitting underneath water. I think I've just been worn down. I've had so many instances of like, oh man, here's the ghost, it's hunting now. Oh man, but it's, hang on. That is just slowly taking a toll on me, I guess. Deep breaths. Enter the Zen. Enter the power. We need to smudge stick it anyways. I need another camera. Oh boy. My sanity's dropping. I will take a sanity pill. No. Let's take the smudge stick in. I won't take the... And of course I didn't have the camera out. That being said, I wasn't sure where it was, so... I don't know. It is what it is. I'm just hoping it doesn't start hunting, because I put in a bunch of stuff that I'd rather not lose. We haven't had much luck in terms of winning, so naturally our money supply is a tad low. Especially since we play exclusively professionals. Give me a moment. Alrighty. Oh, that's a bit wacky with the mirror. And there goes the power. Alright, smudge stick down. Shall we go deal with the power? Feels only fitting. I would like the ghost to come out so I can take a photo. Come out for a photo. Why is this on? How does one turn that off? How does one activate you? What even are you? Are you a heater? I think you're a heater. That's the light. How do we turn the heater off? Well, I saw the little wispy that was following me. I also hear the EMF going off. Kind of irritating, though. Do you mind? Well, the ghost is definitely, essentially, like, here. Show yourself. Come out for a photo. Give us a photo. Give us a photo. Let's see if that was a photo. Nope, it was not. Come out for a photo. Might have to turn off the light. Come out for a photo. Give us a photo. If it spawns and hunts us, we're screwed. This is the worst position for us to be in if it hunts. Yeah, no, I think... Thinking about it logistically, don't really want to be in there if it hunts, to be honest. Like, that's a good way, because there's nowhere for us to run there. We gotta sit tight and hope it takes off and doesn't come towards us, which 50-50 chance it's gonna come and eat our asses. And, well, frankly, I prefer my ass to not be eaten if possible. Our sanity's getting real low. We stopped the ghost from hunting. Good to know. Concerning that it has tried to hunt us. Well, let's bolster the crucifix that's already there by adding another one. Oh boy. Just having one of those days, you know? Being extra jumpy and spooked. I think I need a shower and I just need to chill out for a while. I've been sort of on edge for the past little while, just in general. Oh, it's turned on the water again. Let me turn on the power. I really should find a way to turn off that heater. It's a fire hazard. Just leaving it on through the night. Ghost, do you mind? Honestly. Yeah, sure, I'll take a photo of that. Why not? Oh, Jesus, fuck, you're close. Bruh, that ghost was, like, on our asses. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it already broke the first of the crucifixes. Good to know. We got the photo. There's one last thing we need to do at the moment, and that is, of course, to light the smudge stick and get the fuck out of here. Like, I'm all for sticking around and taking, like, photos of little bits and pieces and, like, interactions. But realistically speaking, like, it ain't gonna do very much for us, to be honest. Also, what's going on with your arm there, lass? You got some, like, undershirt going on, or do you have a bit of a thing there with your arm? Alright, let's get in there. Probably wasn't the smartest idea to fuck with the voodoo dolls off the bat. To be honest, we should probably have collected them. Actually, to be fair, even if we'd collected them and brought them into one central location, we would still have been throwing them on the ground, which would still have angered the ghost. There's the water again. Well, there's our light again. That's about to flick off because, knowing this ghost, it doesn't like the power being on. Alright, madam. Light on. Turn this crap off. Smudge stickeroni. Now, Miss Ghost, royally take 3 fingers, bring them out, and fuck yourself. Anyways, let's get out of here. I've got 2 photos left on this camera. I don't know why I'm so jumpy and sort of irritable at the moment regarding these ghosts. I kind of want to just do some nice house runs, just take my time, you know, easy peasy lemon squeezy sort of missions. What are you looking at? We know that we've got a Ure. I don't know, maybe the Ure is draining my IRL sanity as well. Who knows? I don't particularly know. I guess it is what it is, one way or the other. Alright. With a Ure, we are now level 100. Triple digits. Yeah, the boys. Good stuff. Ridgeview Roadhouse. Yes, indeed. Love me a nice roadhouse. Let me take 2 sanity pills. How much money do we have? We've got 1,000. That's not bad. I would like to be safely in the 2,000 range, because I'm going to take a wild bet and say 2,000 is, like, enough to... Like, that's roughly probably how much it's going to cost to replace our entire set of gear if we lose it. Like, all the stuff that we take in. Like, video camera, spirit box, all that sort of stuff. And glow sticks. That's what I was almost missing. Yeah. That's a whole thing as well. Okay. Now, I suppose we just gotta wait till we load in, but this should be pretty chill. Yeah, quickly check all of my messages and such. Spine's been a bit whack. Yeah, there we go, got a nice big crack in there. Some of the boys were wanting to do a board game tonight, or today, but it appears that that all of us are just sort of like not really feeling it tonight. You know, it's Friday night and all that sort of stuff. But, like, I don't know, I think I just need to spend a night just chilling out. Like, the thing is, I generally would like to believe I've got enough energy to continually be streaming very much. The thing is, streaming itself doesn't really burn me out. It's one of those things where, like, you know, I get tired and, like, I want to sleep. But it's IRL dealing with people that really burns me out. And just as of recently, like, through this week, I feel like I've been hanging out with a lot of people, like, continuously. And that hanging out with people has really kind of taken it out of me. But at the end of the day, it's nothing I can't handle. I'm a professional, after all. Professional talker at people. Yeah, no, we should be right. But, yeah. Just even the thought of dealing with people at the moment kind of pains me. Like, at least dealing with people IRL specifically is what I mean. I am always the sort of person who does enjoy hanging out with people on stream and such. Now we're dropping to 13s here. 14s, 13s. I'm hoping 13s just a regular circulation. Yeah, we're seeing 13s down here as well. Alright, cool. Not seeing any cold temperature drops. Quick scan up and down the aisle here for anything that might be considered Ouija-like. We got our power there. Good to know, good to know. Frankly, good. I'm happy that the ghost isn't that way, because that would pain me in all of the orifices. Once had a conversation with a physics teacher about steam coming out of every orifice of a person's body if they got struck by lightning. That was an interesting conversation. Can't particularly say I paid too much attention, because they were mainly talking to my my good friend who was sitting right next to me. But it is what it is. Now, I can't tell if I'm hearing sounds from upstairs IRL or whether they're in-game. I'm pretty sure they're upstairs IRL, but it doesn't really matter. Oh boy! We found the ghost. Check around here. Yep, definitely over in that room. Alright, well, I'm just going to quickly pop my head in here, see what's good. I like a nice, easy ghost location. Just in the lounge room here. 1.4, so freezing temps immediately. Not bad, not bad, gotta say. Got to say indeed. Well, what we can do is we come over here, flick on some lights. There we go. You can chill out for a bit there, please, ghost. As much as I like the whole walking around in the dark thing, I think having the light on is also a pretty decent strategy. We're down 12%, that's fine. Let's take, we'll take a crucifix. The issue is this is a bit of a bigger room, so we kind of need to have those crucifixes spread out to have any real chance of hitting where the ghost is going to spawn. So the way I would generally do it, to be honest, is one on this couch and one on this couch. We'll drop down and we'll place that there, of course, naturally. Yeah, that's a bit better. We can see if anything happens. Power of light repels ghosts and undead. Like the flick of a button. Every time. Literally gets them every time. Got him. Very nice. Take the other crucifix. Slap that one down on the other couch. So, one way or another, the crucifixes are down, and, well, the only time that the crucifixes are going to be broken is if the ghost decides that it wants to take a quick sit. Takes a sit, and then all of a sudden, bada bing, bada boom, we're in a bit of a bad position. I can actually drop that there, and we'll put this one down here as well. It's having the bug where it's not rendering the light correctly, but that's fine. I think the game's more proficient at the dark. Like, it understands the lighting situation better in the dark than it does in the light. Though that being said, it's not exactly a hard thing to understand. At least regarding, you know, being in the dark and the way that light moves, because, you know, it's easier to render things in the dark because usually you just don't render light. Light is the actual concernable issue. That being said, you could argue at the same time it's the same concept that my sister and brother try and throw at me, where it's like, oh, well, the speed of dark is technically faster than the speed of light, and I'm like, well, technically, the speed of shut the fuck up is faster than whatever the fuck you're talking about, because the speed of dark isn't a thing. Dark is a concept regarding the lack of light. We did a class back in English, we did a topic in English regarding belonging and not belonging. Now, it's the umbrella topic for our HSC, which is our leaving certificate, essentially, for university. Not university, sorry, high school. And, you know, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Fancy-pantsy, whatever. You know, same sort of typical stuff you would expect. But, you know, the way that they got all kind of up and proud about it, I came to the realization, I'm like, this topic isn't belonging and not belonging. That's essentially everything in existence. Because everything in existence either belongs or doesn't belong, because it's circle of the circle of belonging and everything outside of the circle. You literally, it's not a topic worth talking. Like, it's not a. If you want to try to be making a specific thing, you're not really doing a good job of it. Is my point. Oh, some water going on. Interesting. Didn't expect to hear that one going off immediately. Damn. Ghost is liking over this way, it seems. Damn. Oh, hello. Hello there. Sure. Gotcha. Can we see the reflection? That's really what I care about here. Can we see the reflection of the ghost? No. Alright, well I guess that's a whole thing on its own. It was a Madam Ghost as well, by the looks of it. Okay. So, let's also get that EMF reading if possible. I would actually prefer to take a torch, to be honest, as well. Give me my torch, thank you. I'd like to be able to see. Nope. Huh. That's kind of wacky. Do you mind, Ghost Madam? You're not impressing anyone. There's some weird light going on here. I'm not too particularly sure what's happening with it. Huh. The purple's faded here. Ghost seems pretty active in that room, which is kind of odd. I guess I suppose the light is out here preventing it from going in that room. Though we haven't seen any specific actual, like... Oh, we're definitely in this room, though. Yeah, definitely this room. We've got freezing temps. Yeah, there we go. There's an EMF too. That counts. Odd. Well, immediately off the bat, we got freezing temps. This ghost is a tad temperamental by the looks of it. Jeez. Looking for handprints. Doors. Do you mind, Madam Ghost? See, I've got my back to this toilet, so if you show up, I'm gonna get a photo of you. The magazine looks wacky. Yeah, it's kind of weird that the ghost is appearing so much over that way. It is very active, which is somewhat whack. Usually I don't expect to see that much activity so soon. Well, I suppose the other option that we can do is the fitting option. We come over here, let's turn off the lights. And I almost can bet we're going to start seeing some activity. How old are you? Gotcha. That's the spirit box. Bummer. Right, well we got spirit box, so what are we looking at? It's a wraith, a mare, or a demon. Fantastic. My favorite. Demon is book. We got orbs as one of the possibilities. We got the camera set up there. I suppose if I turn off all the lights, this is the last one. We can check if it's orbs. I guess that's a whole thing that we can do. So it's orbs, it's fingerprints, and it's book, if I'm not mistaken, are the three possibilities. Our sanity's dropping kind of quickly, so we'll deal with that, because it's been going ham. Do we have our Orbeez? Filled my friend's living room with Orbeez. Not seeing any Orbeez. Though there's only really one way that we can be certain about this situation. Is if we place this there. And we... That's when I said place this there, I meant we, meant that we like put it onto the tripod, not to just drop the tripod on the floor. But fine, whatever works. It's fine. I'm not too stressed about it, to be honest. Ah, jeez. I'm kind of feeling, at the moment, I reckon. Let's look for fingerprints. Not seeing any fingerprints. Nothing there. Nothing on here, though I don't think you can see fingerprints on this one, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, I don't think it's fingerprints, honestly. Main reason is it hasn't really been throwing much around. Right, like, the only times it's thrown stuff, or it hasn't really interacted even with the environment very much. The only time it's been interacting is when it's been, like, the water here. Show yourself. That's a fan, jeez. Okay, well I heard that one. I don't know where that was though, because I hear the like sound, but it doesn't actually move the door. Like, if it slammed the door, that would be much cooler and much spookier. It's showing light over there as well again, which I think is just actually probably the light from that light up there, I guess. Even though that doesn't really make sense for the light unless that was tilted backwards just a bit, and like, I don't know, kind of weird. Also, I'm seeing a little bit of the UV behind it. Right. Do you mind? It's very odd. It's acting as if that's its room, but it's not really doing it, you know? Still haven't gotten book. No purple. Maybe we put that one down. Hasn't procced the crucifixes either, to my knowledge. Very odd. In before I have procced the crucifix and I haven't realised it. Nope, still no crucifix yet. This one's a happy chap. Quickly checking for some orbs. Am I missing something? Like, the only three options it's Wraith, Mare, or Demon, right? The only possible options... Demon is Spirit Box and Ghost Riding, yep. Wraith, or Mare is Orbs. And Wraith's Fingerprints, yeah. Fingerprints, Orbs, and Ghost Box, and Riding. Did I also not call that? Oh, it turned the light back on. What a nerd. Jeez. Do you mind, sir? Or madam, rather? I am attempting to peruse your wares. You're turning on the water again. I do not care about your water. I care about your wares. Yeah, it's like, okay, gotcha. Turns off the water. Interesting. Oh boy. Not seeing any orbs. Oh, it's turned on the light. Fantastic. It's fingerprints, right? It's gotta be. With the amount that it's been, like, messing with the lights and stuff. Like, I don't get it. Oh, it's turned on the TV as well. Fancy schmancy. Jeez. Just take a big old photo there. Yeah, that counted as an interaction. That'll do it. Please turn off. That's very loud. Okay. Gotcha. Nothing on this yet. Shut the fuck up. Ghost. Stop being a pain. Give us a sign. Give me a sign. Show yourself. Show yourself. Show yourself. Gotcha. A couple of nice photos there. Joke's on you, this one's going to the newspaper. Okay, we got the interaction for that one at least. Let's drop that, get rid of it. Still no fingerprints. Take another camera. Like, it's got to be that room, doesn't it? With the amount that it's dropped the temperature, but it's roaming quite a bit. The fact it's messing with stuff in that room over there is the thing that confuses me, right? Was it Wraithmare and Demon? I don't think it's a demon. Like, I'm pretty confident on that. Wraithmare and Demon. Okay, and press J to close it. Mare. Right. Wraith. Oh, fuck it, I'm getting the salt. And I'm not talking about... Oh, I mean, I suppose I am talking about the salt in the game. I'm getting the salt IRL at the moment, to be honest. Right. Time to actually get the salt. Just gonna spray it everywhere. I'm thinking it's a wraith. Like, they're throwing shit around. Like, I don't know. I suppose we'll see. I didn't bring any salt. God damn it. Gotcha. Alright. Well, it likes messing with the lights, I'll tell you what. Okay. So let's think about this logistically. Wraith would... Well, we can't tell by the salt, but that's fingerprints if I'm not mistaken. Yes. So, scan for fingerprints. Do we see any fingerprints? No. I guess I'll throw that. Ooh, that's actually feels like they've upped the light range for that. Damn. Hmm. Thing is, it's not cold in here though. Is the issue. It's cold as soon as I enter this area. I mean, we can probably start ruling things out, all things considered. Okay, I thought it moved the book, but I guess not. Right, that's there. Okay, you need to chill out and stop throwing stuff around. Jeez. That painting probably meant something to your family. Probably. I mean, I don't know, photo of one person. Maybe it's someone you didn't like in your family. Oh well. That's neither here nor there. You should probably treat it with a little bit of respect there, Ghost. Come on. Don't care if you didn't really... There we go. All we had to do was just start talking about that, painting it through. Fantastic. Alright, well, it's a crawly ghost. The young crawly madam. There we go. Now, I was trying to place that there. What's that sanity at? Because, like, we have to have procced the crucifix a couple of times at least, I reckon. No, we still haven't procced the crucifix. Are you kidding me? Right, okay. Well, now that we've got this view, do we see any orbs? Not really. I am starting to get very irritated about this. Might need to move that crucifix, because it did seem like it spawned over behind the couch there. Maybe the crucifix blocks some of it, I don't know. Look, the other question is, do I really care? Not particularly. I'm gonna bet... Let's do one more go through with the camera, the purple camera. Because I'm betting it's the fingerprints, to be honest. I really think it has to be. I'll move the crucifix. We'll check through with the purple camera. And that should make us good. Yeah, we're still negative 10 here. Just gonna check, like, make sure these rooms aren't giving us some weird stuff going on. There's, like, 2 in here. It's, like, dropping to a 10. So there's at least something in this area. But it's, like, its room is out here, clearly. Not seeing fingerprints on the windows or anything. Nothing on here. Oh, hello there, madam. I'm going to take a guess that did not count. Yep, go figure. That EMF is a slight bit irritating, not going to lie. Wonder if they updated it, where it's like it only shows stuff. Like it'll only show UV stuff if you don't have the other one on. Wouldn't surprise me, to be honest. Though I don't actually know the quality of a UV light, whether it would still theoretically show stuff like fingerprints under, when you double tap the light. Show yourself. Come out for a photo. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. Give us a sign. I just had a realization. What's the bet? I'm going to see orbs now. I reckon it's in that little hallway bit. I betcha. And I swear to God, if it is, it's a good thing I realized it. I think I saw one actually, just there, but yep, there it is. There's the spirit orbs. Or ghost orbs. It's a mare. So in other words, because it was dark, it was going a bit wacky. Right. We got the crucifix proc. We got everything. We got the right type. It is a mare. Sometimes it just hurts me. I just feel internal pain. All of that for 175 and a level up. Alright, let's recreate the lobby and hopefully get a new level.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Play contract. So we're going to do a bunch of them. Find a bone. Yeah, we haven't found the bone yet, have we?
There's a list of other hunters asking for help.
I fully forgot about the bone being a thing for a while. Tanglewood Pro. Hell yeah. Well, didn't we just do Tanglewood? Pretty sure we just did. Glow sticks. Take 2 of them. Salt. Smudge sticks. Tripod. Boop. Bop. One of these. Video camera. 2 crucifixes, just to be certain. Lighter. Photo camera. I'll take 2 photo cameras because that's just how we roll. Making sure we have the ability to patrol and take photos as necessary. I would like just a lot of these smaller sort of houses to be added, or just even having it where there's a bit of randomness. Like, I get learning some of the maps, but like, there's something to be said about just knowing, or just having some randomness in the way it works. Like, the only randomness... Oh, that's very loud rain. Jeez. Yeah, there's something to be said about having full randomness in the actual generation. Like, once you know the map, and you are, like, competent with the map, you don't use this. Like, I get, you know, you put... Oh, it's this one. Okay, cool, I like this as well. Actually, to be honest, this is my favourite house style. But yeah, you don't use the map. Salt EMF motion sensor. Cool. You, and you. That's what I'm looking for. Oop, and in we go. Let's do this with the... We'll do this professional... Oh, let's do this. Our difficulty is pro. There we go. I don't know why it was so hard for me to even say that sentence. Mental deficiency of the highest degree. The highest caliber on my part. Nothing in there. 13's in here. 14, 15, 14, 15. I mean, the fact that this area is sort of giving me 13s is a bit concerning. But I will keep checking because there's a fair chance we're just going to come across a place that's like -10. Check for the Ouija board. What happened there? Geez, the ghost sounds pretty active. 12. We're hitting 12s now. 11, 13. Is it a hallway ghost? Or is it a lounge room ghost, rather? That's a bit weird. Yes, 7, 10. Because it goes up over here. But, like, this hallway specifically seems to be being a bit weird. Though maybe it's the kitchen. 10, 9. It's going up in here. Maybe it's the kitchen. Makes sense, I guess. It's much more... Oh, here we go. I mean, we can find out. Where are you? D. I. Dining room. Dining room. Yep, easy. Gotcha. Nice. Yeah, there we go. There's where it's dropping. Oh. Already got some stuff going on. Guess we'll throw that there. And we'll take that. Now, I am going to go and check my sanity, because depending on whether my sanity is dropped, we might already have our answer. We should be about 90 80, maybe 85. No, hang on, we dropped it, so 70? Yeah, standard, I guess. I'm thinking, though, we might have an idea on what we're dealing with at the moment. I mean, we can find out in pretty quick time if we play this smartly. Should probably turn on my light so you can actually see what we're doing. How old are you? Interesting. There's freezing temps. Oh boy! What's the bet? It's a demon. Freezing temps. Spirit box. When we're about to see that the paper the book is going to get written in, I can almost guarantee it. You know, all things considered, let's take the crucifix. Give me a moment. Alright. We are probably going to regret not putting the crucifix down sooner if this is a demon. Oh, there's a bone as well. I fully missed that. Oop. And I don't have my camera. There it is. I fully thought that it just disappeared. It went immediately. I was gonna say, oh boy. If that went immediately, we're in danger. Alright, should be right though. Still have 3 on this, I think. Hang on. Yeah, 3. I'm gonna take in a new one anyways. And I suppose I'll enter in the stuff that we've got at the moment. So it's freezing. And we have all spirit box. So Wraith, Banshee. Oh, it's a Wraith. Wait, hang on. Oh no, I typed in fingerprints, not spirit box. Wraith, Mare, or Demon. So fingerprints. Let's take another crucifix, just to be certain. I don't like the fact that... I mean, I wonder what would actually happen if I took the spirit box... Not the spirit box, the Ouija board back to the van and tried to ask it stuff. And then watched how my sanity reacted. I'm sure that would be interesting. There's that bone. Drop that there so I can bring in more stuff. He's really not liking these photos on the wall. I see the ghost is out for some impromptu redecorating. I know the feeling. There's been many a morning at like 3 AM where I've gone, you know what? I want to rearrange my room. And, well, usually it's quite interesting when I do that. At least to me. Because then when people walk into my room the next morning, they go, oh, things have been changed. And I go, yes, I did it at 3 in the morning. But I suppose it is what it is. It also comes with the convenience, or it also helps to have the convenience of, you know, big muscle and the ability to move things around. Okay, that should be a good projection of stuff. We got our torch. That's right, we got this torch and then we got this one. Right. So I'm not seeing any fingies over here. No fingies, no fingies, no fingies. They did slam the door over this way earlier, I think. But I'm starting to think, yeah, nah. Let's put that like that, I reckon. You ready for a big brain move? Because I certainly am. Let's try. And let's take some salt in. Because that's also going to do our mission. We need to EMF and salt. EMF and salt. Bippity bop. Now we have this place like this. We go, whoop. There we go. That goes on the table. Should be right. Oh, we've already got one footstep. Or we've already got one thing being walked through. Fantastic. But I'm not seeing any footsteps, so it could possibly, if Wraith is an option, that could be a thing, perhaps. We've already put down our EMF. Seems if I flick on the EMF and throw it down, it doesn't often, unless it's already picked up something, it doesn't like to pick up EMF, which is sort of odd. Motion sensor. There's an orb. Spirit or ghost orbs. We have ourselves another mare. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's a mare. Okay, well, we had 2 interactions already. We can motion sensor it, and then we're right. Odd that our sanity didn't drop too hard when we did the Ouija board. Usually it drops like 30-40%, but maybe it depends on the time and such. You know, if it's been a quick round so far, then it won't drop it too hard. Oh, there's our EMF, actually. Easy. Drop that there. Let's actually move this. There. Well, I'll tell you what. Now all we got to do is just wait and see what happens. I probably shouldn't have actually had my my pills, but that's fine. Oh, no, it worked. Okay, let's get out of here. We've got mare selected, and I think we did that pretty well.
Welcome back. There's some jobs ready for you.
Alright, 2:05. Very fresh. I'll tell you what, I'm feeling kind of done with this game for today. Yeah, I reckon I'm going to wrap up for now, and I suppose I'll wrap up stream. So thank you for coming out. Sorry it's a bit of a shorter video, I'm just not really feeling it. It is what it is. I've already streamed like almost 6 hours today anyway, so that is what it is. We might come back later with more D&D. I suppose we'll see what happens. Anyways, thanks for coming out. I'll catch you when I catch you. Twitch.tv/Jace100. Come join in. All that good sort of stuff. Thank you and goodbye.